Okay, to be fair, this is my favorite wide receiver in the draft. I am a wide receiver type guy. Before I be biased, I have to state my biases. So he is one of my favorite. But if the Cowboys can get their hands on this man, he will absolutely cook with CeeDee Lamb.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey, I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking bad, bitch, came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, and we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey, Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Okay, and this guy is Tank Dell out of the University of Houston. He is a phenomenal wide receiver. He's been causing all kinds of terror and havoc to all the defenses in college football last year. So let's take a look at what he has to offer for our Dallas Cowboys. Nathaniel Dell, aka Tank Dell, #1 wide receiver out of Houston. He had the quarterback Clayton Tune. You know, his play was either here or there, but he's out of Daytona Beach, Florida, went to Daytona Beach High School, and he's a very decorated player, man. He led the nation in receiving yards and touchdown yards. He had almost 1,400 receiving yards and 17 touchdowns. And the reason he's probably not going to be a first-round pick is because of his size, standing at 5'10", but that doesn't concern me at all. This man has been productive from year 1 all the way to year 3. And now he's a senior, and he's just been going crazy, man. And I feel like he could be a big-time part of what we can do. I could just imagine with him and CeeDee Lamb. He is my very favorite wide receiver right now, especially the ones that's in our reach that we could actually draft. So let's take a look at his. Okay, you see Tank there right here at the bottom of the screen, stacked. He does a nice little dig route and finds the groove in the middle of the zone, makes the great catch and sits down, you know, avoids the big time contact. He is a small guy, but you do want to see a player that's smart enough to know where to attack the zone at, and I like what I seen from him. Check him out. Nice catch, nice extension, high point in the football, set down, that's smart football. This is in 2021 against the Auburn Tigers. He had a phenomenal game, 150, 10 catches for 150 yards. Look at him. This man has a lot of speed. He is very elusive. His change of direction is crazy. I would love to have this man in the slot, man. Somebody you would have to get in day 2, man. And just look at how he runs this drag route and makes people miss, kills angles. He is a killer when it comes to the yak. He can be phenomenal in this offense, man, especially a West Coast offense ran by a smart play caller in Mike McCarthy. You see him at the top of the screen. He would have killed this man if Clayton Tune would have threw him a good ball. That would have been touchdown, man. He just straight murdered him. He took his ankles hostage. Look at this play again, man. Clayton Tune just threw a bad ball and made him slow down. He wasn't able to get it. So that's all on the quarterback there, people. Look at this separation. That's ridiculous. The quarterback threw the ball too terrible and messed up the whole play. See him, with a nice little out route. Look at Tank. Look at how he makes people miss. This is second nature to him, man. I just love what I see from him, man. I would love for him to be our #2 or #3 wide receiver in this offense if the Joneses go and make a big play. Check him out. Just look at the elusiveness. He turns around, whoop. This man ankles are stole. He stole this man ankles. You are a criminal, sir. But look at how he just makes people miss, quickly catches the ball and gets down and protects himself. You see him on this route. Whoop. He is not afraid of contact. Even though he's small in stature, he got a lot of heart and he plays with tenacity. You see on this play, they lined him up in the backfield. One thing you'll notice about Tank, they love to put him in motion. They love to put him in the backfield. He's all over the field. Watch this. Boom. He's in the slot. Makes a nice slant route. Ready to take on the contact. He don't care nothing about it. I love what I see from him. Still in motion. Boom. He kills this dude. Clayton Tune could not get the ball to him, man. That would have been a great play. Check him out one more time. See him in the slot. Boom. That's wide open. Look at that separation. But the quarterback cannot get the ball to him. That is not on the wide receiver. That is a reoccurring theme that you see when you watching his tape. You see they love to have him on the move. Nice little comeback route. Catches the ball. Gets down. That's a great play, man. He is a threat when it comes to speed. Now that we just seen the combine, he ran like a 4.5. I was kind of surprised. I was thinking he was going to be a 4.4 guy. I think his second run was like 4.49. But that's really surprising because on film, you don't see that. You see him separating from people, making get this man one-on-one with anybody. I see why he led the nation in receiving yards. I see why he led the nation in touchdowns. This young man is exceptional, and I can't wait to see what happens, how he keeps developing. We know development doesn't stop in the NFL. It keeps going. You keep getting better and better, and I can't wait to see what happens with this player. Check him out. He is just always open. This is one thing I've seen about him in his tape. He seems to be always open, and that's what I like to see from a young wide receiver. He made a lot of catches. Some of the weaknesses is he's very small, and I didn't see him making too many spectacular catches. He kind of do a few body catches from here and there. I seen in his combine workout he missed a couple passes, so that'll be something to keep an eye on. Most of the time he's pretty sure-handed. Just because he don't make spectacular catches don't mean he's not sure-handed. He usually comes down with the football, so we can work with that. I just didn't see him make many Odell Beckham-ish, one-handed crazy circus catches. But long as you sure-handed and you can make people miss and you're elusive and you're a brown liquor drinker, you like that the yak yardage, yards after catch. Long as you can do stuff like that, man, it's a big time place and role for you in the NFL. But in conclusion, I feel like he will be a steal. I feel like at the end of the day, we're going to look back at this draft and see that people overlook Tank Dell for being a smaller frame guy, for not being a prototypical build at wide receiver. But I feel like that'll be a vital mistake by a lot of teams. After this year, I feel like we're going to go back in time and look like, man, I wish we wouldn't have passed up on Mr. Nathaniel Dell. I feel like he might be a steal for some team, hopefully our Dallas Cowboys. But that's all I got for you today, man. Just holler at your boy, Landlord from Alabama, with the same handle on all social media. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.